What's up, everybody? It's Isaac from the Big Bike BMX podcast. It is Sunday night of the SEHOEDOwn, and tonight we have something that I've always wanted to see behind the scenes of what it's like for the SE crew. And my buddy Craig, what's up, Craig?
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the podcast. It's 80s BMX Craig in the house.
So check it out. Craig called up his good friend of the show, RL Rio Linda's Matt Rickard, and was like, "Hey, dude, why don't we get you on the show tonight for an exclusive? Like, hey, what was the hoedown like for you as a rider?" And he just happens to be at the Airbnb with the rest of the SE crew, and so we've got the SE crew with us tonight. What's up, Matt Rickard?
What's up, everybody? So we got Damon.
What's up, y'all?
We got Wicho. We got Beach Modes here.
We got Rito Blacks.
We got Hood Rich. We got Rye over here. We got
BS Ball Out.
BS Ball Out where? Oh, we got BS Ball Out right there. We got One Wheel Frank. We got BS Dale, of course. One Way Jason. Sheesh, keep your eyes on that.
Our D Blacks.
And D Blocks, man, he rode so hard on the track today. Look at his appetite he worked up.
Shout out Rye.
We got One Way Rye.
One Way Ryan in the house. The whole crew's there, man. Hey, dude, I'm stoked to have all you guys on the show tonight. I'm actually glad that you guys are still like awake, bro. The weekend must have just been off the chain with everything going on.
It really has been. You know, we got down here Friday. We rode Friday night as a team, and I don't know if anybody saw it, but it was fucking amazing riding with all these people. Team 77 shirts everywhere.
Dude, let me tell you, if your question is you don't know if anybody saw it, Isaac and I have been covering this all weekend, have been watching the things that you guys haven't seen, mostly probably because you guys have been involved with everything. And let me tell you, the internet is broken. I told Todd the internet's broken. The SEHOEDOWN hashtag has taken over social media. It is broken everything down. You guys, the energy, the excitement, everything that you guys got to do this weekend has been just like on fire, bro. And we just want to know, like, from the beginning till today, what that was like for you guys. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from other riders out there. So let's just go backwards. Let's go back to Friday, dude. What was that like? Everybody from the SE crew who's transplanted all over the country coming together as one crew, one new team, bro. Like everybody under one roof. Tell me about that energy.
We're living dreams.
Woo!
You know, everybody brings something to the table, and nobody has to do all of it at once. We all chip in, we do our part, and we feed off each other's energy.
Let it be known, SE, we make it happen.
Yeah, I could tell. Hey, Damon, you know what? Damon makes it happen, dude. 36 bikes, wrenching on them suckers, master mechanic, SE team rider, OG from Stockton, California, with the Port City Willie crew representing down in Southern California. Kicked the week off, bro, putting together. Do you see all them boxes Todd and Damon unloaded and brought back to Todd's house, bro? Is Damon like just crazy mechanic out there, Isaac? What's up with that?
It might have been the funnest job I ever had.
Man, I got to tell you, bro, you made a job look like it was a lot of fun, bro. Kudos to you. Big shout out to you, Damon. Everybody out there that Matt just named. What was that like when you guys all like gathered up at Todd's house? Because we saw Todd dump at boxes. He's like, hey, helmets, boom, grips, boom, everything, bikes, you know.
I think everybody went on their IGTV or went on their live for a good 5-10 minutes. And, man, I tell you what, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and we're all being able to do this together. And it's tons of fun, Craig. You missed out, buddy.
Yeah, I sure did. I can tell you this, though, man. When I think of a BMX team, bro, from, you know, I've been in this game for almost 35 years, probably almost 40 years. When I think of BMX teams from back in the day through the 80s and the 90s, guys getting together, guys riding the same jersey and the same, you know, the bikes and everything coming together as a team. I have not seen this in so long as far as a new era bike life crew coming together, bro. The energy, it was like hairs up on, look, they're still up on my freaking arm. Look at that. I'm not even lying.
That's how Brian, single one of us.
It was excitement, brother. Hey, I got to say, man, you guys are, like you said, everybody brings something to the table. there's so much talent in one room. I don't even know how you guys are fitting in that Airbnb right now. It's so filled with talent, bro.
Mansion. This thing's a mansion. Todd put us up in like a 10-bedroom pad, dude.
Hey,
Bedroom.
I'm telling you, man, it's incredible what you guys are getting to do. I just want to say, I wish I was there. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. I mean, tell us when you guys first saw that garage door roll up, when Todd rolled his garage door up, bro, and all that sparkle and shine and SE glory was facing you. Was it like Christmas all over again? Like, what was that feeling like?
Did you not see Dell do a flip off of the bus to get to him?
Bro, I seen Dell. I think it was Dell in the pool too. Who won that? Hey, who won the Bro, let me tell you, that weekend started off right. Dude's doing flips off of Todd's Ipe wall into the pool to win a set of tires, bro.
But y'all didn't win it. Frank won it. He got a pair of Bozaks out of the win.
Bozaks not going home with him, so.
Oh, that's real, dude. Come on, we teammates.
All right, Matt, let's get down to business. Everybody, we all know everybody there's got talent. That just goes without saying. But let's talk about I said we all know everyone's got talent. You wouldn't be there. What was it like?
You guys are good.
What was it like? What was it like being with the team for you for that first time being with everybody together for the ride out, or for the hoedown? What was that experience like for you personally?
Okay, let me get out here on the back porch. We got some mood lighting. I don't know. Am I clear enough, or should I go back? I'll go back inside where there's some light. Where it's just noisy.
Yeah, go back with the team, dude. At least be in the house or something. But
okay, so hang on. For me personally, I'm one of the older guys on the team. It was great riding with all these different guys and all their different talents. It's a blessing to be able to be a part of it. And I don't know, dude, when we all got together, nobody was being greedy. Nobody wanted the limelight. Everybody wanted everybody to shine. Immediately, once they let us see the bikes and they let us get into what they had going on, everybody shared. Everybody took their time. They filmed each other. You guys saw what we did on the internet. Todd fully encouraged us to do what we do normally, but do it at a higher level and show the world what we got going on. It's amazing.
It was really cool, dude. I got to tell you. Okay, so we called you last week on the phone to find out what the hoedown is, right? We're like, man, what's the hoedown? And you're like, I think we're going to go do some stuff, right? And that was fun, man. It was a good time. Now the whole thing is over. Like, did you know what these bikes would look like? Or was that the first time you'd seen him when he rolled up that garage door?
I had a sneak peek at a few of them before that, but I didn't know like how much of an impact it was going to have. I got there a day early. I saw a lot of the bikes, but even what I saw, it was so overwhelming. And then when we all saw it as a group, there's more options than we could exercise. I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got?
That's a good place to hang out. Right there is a good spot. Yeah, but let's see.
Hang on, we got bikes in the garage still. We got bikes in the truck still. I'm gonna sit my ass down right here.
There you go. So of all the bikes you got to ride this weekend, which was the first one you wanted to grab?
The first one I wanted to grab was the purple one with the black and chrome pads. I don't care what bike you put these pads on. It's a home run, slam dunk, whatever you want to call it. But those pads make whatever bike they ended on.
Yeah, you know what? Craig and I were talking about that because Craig, on Friday's podcast, we were talking about the preview and that we'd already seen the bikes because of what you had said, man. Like everybody, because here's what I loved about what you guys did. I could go to your page and I could get pictures of the monster, like the monster ripper, the fast ripper, and then go to Joey's page and it would be like, okay, he's showing a blocks flyer. He's showing the purple big ripper. Like everybody was previewing all the different bikes. So it was just fun to see who was posting what and when, you know what I mean? So that was really interesting for me to see that. Really, really cool and interesting thing. But Craig and I were talking on Friday, man, about those pads, and we're just like, dude, those silver pads. I don't think SE could have impressed Craig more than they did this with those pads. Literally, like, what do you think, Craig?
Man, I like I said in the podcast, man, I'm 80s BMX Craig. Anything retro, anything with that a little bit of a throwback on a newer bike, it catches my eye, and it was super fire, man. I was excited, still excited, man. It's just a great bike. It captures everything that I personally like. So yeah, I got to give it to you and Matt, saying that was like the pad set and the bike for the release, man. That's the one I would ride away with, or I'd want to.
Yeah. So what was your favorite bike of all of them? Do you have like a favorite?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally. Which one is your favorite? You can pick your top 3.
My favorite is definitely the silver and blue Big Ripper.
Yeah, I saw you riding that quite a bit, man. That ball burnished Big Ripper with the blue pad set. That's a throwback bike to me. That's a throwback PK Ripper style, late 79, 80-ish. It was sick, bro. And those brown and blue grips on it too. Just a nod to SE's heritage. Super dope, man. Yeah, that was cool.
I agree. And I got to tell you, Matt, real quick, thank you for doing the on the spot interviews at the Hoedown with our correspondent Kat, man. She was stoked to see you guys. And this is something too that was like, I want to pass along, man. She was so excited that like how humble everybody on the SE crew team was towards her as like a fan of just bike life, and seeing these people that the SE crew is larger than life to a lot of folks, and just seeing that like, hey man, you guys are super normal, super chill. I should say you people, because we all, like Rosie's included on this too. I don't want to say guys, but how just down to earth everybody was. It's a testament to the crew. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. I got to thank you on behalf of all the fans. Everyone was talking about like how cool the SE crew was.
Yeah, you know what? I think we each individually experienced a level of success and impact that we always do when we're out. And then we all got out there collectively together. And like when 3 or 4 of us would be together and talking to people, it just added fuel to the fire. It added the effect was heavier. They didn't make us, but Todd encouraged us to ride the different bikes, post about the different bikes, and just kind of do what you guys saw us do. It was so much fun. You go take off on a bike, you take some pictures of it, you throw it on the internet, and then you see what the other people are doing, and everybody just started feeding off each other. And man, I tell you what, I can't tell you how much fun this has been. I wish that I didn't have to go to work next week and I could just keep doing this.
Yeah.
But
I gotta tell
man.
you, dude, you looked right at home on that bike. On that silver bike looks perfect on you. I'll just, that's my last comment about it.
Nice. Yeah. It that thing taught me peg manuals. Here, I'm gonna walk through the house.
Walk through the house, man. Hey Matt, Isaac brought up Saturday, right? The energy, what was going on with the rideout. Tell me a little bit about what were you thinking about the crowd that showed up, man? It looked massive, dude. It looked, I mean, for a short notice of the Hoedown festivities that Todd let out of the bag like a couple days before, a week before. Tell us about that crowd, dude. What were they like? How hyped were they, and how did that hype you guys up?
Oh, you're talking about the crowd at Marina Del Rey.
In Marina Del Rey, brother.
The crowd in Marina Del Rey was super fired up. There was, like I said, all of us were there together. So there's more people there was plenty of us to go around and spread the joy and take off on a bike. A kid's like, oh, is that the new bike? You jump off the bike, you grab his bike, the kid takes off on the bike. And, the smiles, dude, these new bikes are bringing more and more smiles to everybody. The people take off, they come back. They want to know when they can buy one. They want to know when they're available. They want to know all the details. And, all of us together collectively went in depth about what we know about the bikes, what we know about what's going on, all the new stuff. Todd informed us about all the changes and what's going on with the product. And every single one of us has bought in 100%.
Yeah, speaking of Todd, dude, so we know that Todd's going to be arriving there at the house pretty soon to actually do a little festivity with you guys. If that happens in the middle of the show, man, let's capture those moments. And if anything needs to come to where it involves you, hand the phone off, dude. We want to be a part of this with you guys. Isaac did a fantastic job with the crew that we had out there on the streets. Isaac, do you want to give them a shout out of their actual names or their Instagram names again? So
yeah, Kat. I mean, you'd shout out to Kat and Mikey P. Gill on Instagram. If you go to Big Bike BMX and you look at anything during the weekend, all the videos with the riders, all of that was with Kat and Mikey. It's P. Gill. You'll see them posted. I tagged them both in Instagram, and I think Craig, we'll have her on the podcast next week.
Absolutely,
to give a fan perspective of what went down. But yeah, man, it was just fantastic. The energy was just out of control. Like one of the coolest things that I don't even know if you saw this Matt, but there was a kid that something happened to his sprocket, and PK stopped and fixed his bike in the middle of the ride out, like fixed it and got him going again. And I'm just like, what a cool legendary moment for that kid, man. Like your bike breaks down and Perry Kramer's the guy that stops and helps you out and gets you back rolling again. What a cool story. But yeah, dude, like what was if I were to ask you, what was the highlight of the weekend for you? What was it? Was it the ride out or was it race day?
No, the race day today was amazing. I don't have experience on the track, but my son raced a lot, so I have experience at being there and how everything works and the processes. A lot of the guys weren't familiar with it, so it was fun to take the guys over to the moto sheets and say, look, you're racing against this guy. You have to get this place. These are the rules and the boundaries within this discipline of bicycles. And it was so much fun being a part of seeing the BMX stuff on the track. That's Todd Lyons' roots. This guy grew up as a kid on the track, going as fast as he could, jumping everything, backflipping. And for us to take what he's created now, the big bike BMX scene, take it to the track where he started, it's dude, it's an honor and a privilege. And it's so much fun seeing how the racers interacted with the wheelie guys. There was a mutual respect. Everybody was out there having a blast. And
yeah, I got to say, man, because you said it was Todd Lyons' roots, and that's true, but it's all of our roots, dude. BMX and racing is where it's all from. It's where it all kind of started. But to get the kids and I say kids, but to get the crew out there on the track who maybe like never have really been on a track, to stand up on that gate and listen to the gate drop and then boom. That's the roots of BMX for me. And at least, it gets the folks who have never done it or never been a part of it physically to get out there and get a little dusty, dirty, hit that berm, hit the doubles, whatever, just feel the gate drop and it's go time. I got to say, man, I couldn't get enough of watching you guys race today. It was cool. And guess what? I was like extremely humbled and surprised that everybody rode incredible on that track. Even those who have never been on a track in their life were like balls out, dude. They literally like friggin' killed it on the track.
The Yucaipa track, it was super smooth and hard packed, and it was fast, and everybody had, we applied a little bit of the street stuff in the berms. It had asphalt berms, and it was just super fun. I got off subject. My highlight personally, I got on that Silver Ripper Friday, and I learned peg manuals. I can jump back on the page, pull up on the front end, and I'm still a little wobbly or whatever, but it's going to work out, and I got something new I can work on, something new I can practice on. I hope that I get to bring that bike home with me. I already put my own cool stops on it, and I already got a plan for it. But hopefully,
what's funny, dude, is you showed the bike, and somebody on my Instagram commented, "Oh, what's up with those brake pads?" Like, that's the level of insanity that our bike life has. When a new bike drops, people are stopping and zooming in and looking at every detail. And it's funny to hear you say, like, I already put my own cool stops on there. That's phenomenal. Hey, who else is close by, man? Can you grab Joey?
Joey.
Matt's on the
Maybe
hunt
we can,
for,
maybe
Reno
if,
pedal.
or if Rye is close too, let's do like Joey and Ryan together if we can.
Like this.
Want to go get Ryan?
Yeah, go get Rye.
Want to get Ryan?
He's gonna go get Rye.
That way
This-
we can get a couple guys at the same time. Because if not, man, we'll be here for 4 hours
So this is the
interviewing
room.
everybody.
I slept up here in the top bunk. I have been. Big Lee slept down here. We had Zach Lewis sleeping over here. And all right, you guys got questions? Shoot away. I'm just standing here listening.
You got Jesus.
What's up, Joey? What's up, Rye?
What's up with it?
What's up, man? Welcome to Big Bike BMX. Hey, man, we were just talking to Matt, and we were going over this weekend, bro. Joey, Reno Pedal Blocks on Instagram. Give me your first impression of being with this crew this weekend, man, because I don't think I saw anything but an ear-to-ear smile off you the whole time, the whole weekend, dude, and it's not gone yet, right?
I don't even have words for it, honestly, dude. It's just dreams on dreams.
No,
I mean,
it's crazy.
no words. It's just amazing, dude.
Yeah, yeah, totally, and you can tell. And Ryan too, man. Ryan, let me tell you, man, it's so cool to see a guy that's out there as young as you, man, just killing the game, already a part of an SE crew, recognize skills and talents from both of you and everybody else out there. Ryan, tell me a little bit about the energy that you saw from your team and everything from Todd and SE Bikes when you arrived and went through the weekend, man. How was that to be a part of?
It was just crazy walking in, seeing all them bikes, like being able to ride them.
Energy was high. We was lit.
Right.
All the bikes we rode.
Yeah, for sure. Like, okay, so we asked this of Matt too, and we're gonna ask you guys, when you were there on the driveway and the garage rolled up and Todd's standing there, bro, and all them bikes are just sitting there just shining right in front of your face. Were you like a kid on Christmas morning? Because you guys look like kids on Christmas morning, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What'd you say? Because your audio cut out real quick.
Oh, well, we were all running around yelling, "Was it Christmas?" Our bags say "Happy Birthday" on it. It was so funny.
Joey, what was your, and Ryan too, man. Ryan, so I know, Joey, you normally ride an Enduro. And I know this because my 13-year-old son is obsessed with you. You're his favorite rider. And literally he's got a Duro. Ryan, what's your day-to-day bike? What bike do you ride every day?
The 2019 Fabric.
Okay. Of all the new bikes that you guys saw with this drop, what have been like your top 2 or 3 that you got to ride this weekend?
I would say Fast Ripper, Monster Ripper, Fat Quad.
Same 3, but the Fat Quad second and the Monster Ripper third.
Look at that, man. So Ryan, how old are you, Ryan?
I'm 14.
You're 14. Okay, so I was you back when I was a kid, man. I was sponsored and I was doing the same thing. Here's my advice to you, Ryan. Take it all in. Take a moment just to go, man, this is happening, and let it sink in, brother, because at some point in your life, you're going to be old like I am, looking like grumpy Santa Claus like I do. and you're going to be like, man, I was part of the SE crew back in that crazy time at the very beginning of bike life. That's my advice to you, brother. I am so proud of what you've accomplished in such a short time.
This dude's killing it.
Dude, and let me ask Ryan something too. Ryan, with all the crew members, all your new teammates around you, and you don't have to say this feeling pressured by the guys you're standing with. Give me the name of a rider or a couple riders that are on your team that you look up to, or you're like, man, that guy's someone who I want to be like, or not as necessarily be like, but I want to learn to ride like that, or I want to learn to, do the things that he's doing. Do you have anybody on the team that you're looking up to?
Yeah, D-Blocks. Since keep the bike going forever.
What's your favorite thing about D-Blocks? Tell me your favorite memory from this weekend with D-Blocks.
I don't even know. It's just like he got bounced like crazy.
Keeps that wheel up.
Right. Forever.
He can
bike control. Isaac and I always talk about bike control, man, and D-Blocks is one of the best out there. I can definitely see how you emulate him and want to ride like that. Joey, tell me about give me a one of your favorite moments of this weekend from when you got there till tonight, man. What was something that's sticking with you, something that like you can't just get out of your mind or you'll be thinking about for the whole ride home this week?
With the whole crew. These are all the dudes that inspired and motivated me from the beginning. So to be able to be here and ride with these dudes on the same team, it's dreams, man. I can't say it enough. It's dreams. Sticking with me. Can't forget it.
Tell me, okay, so you said so the monster Ripper is new for this year. That's one that we didn't really, I mean, I saw pictures of it. Is it the Dub Ripper? Is it basically the Dub Ripper without being a collaboration? Tell me more about it. What do you know about the monster?
Up the collab with some upgraded parts from the Dub Ripper. So it has hydros from stock. The hydros feel really good, super good. And the colorway's a little different than the Dub, of course, because it's not the collaboration. And I don't know if there's any other upgrades, but
I don't think so.
yeah, it's just a cloud bike. It just floats, it goes. It's cheating.
It's light too.
Yeah, it's light.
The Monster Ripper, those 29 plus, it's a little bit wider tire. That thing, it just scoots along like you're on a cloud.
Now, the other one, Joey, that you had mentioned, and you too, Ryan, was the Fast Ripper. Have you? Yeah. What's new for the Fast Ripper that you noticed, or does it feel like if I have a Fast Ripper now, what's going to be new about the Fast Ripper that I get this year? Do you know off the top of your head?
I rode the last year's Fast Ripper.
The bottom brackets are different on every bike.
So they changed the bottom bracket on it. The color is totally different. That red had pop. This green is like metallic. It's dark. The way you dress it up is going to look different. It's just, it's got a whole different, like, scene to it.
Yeah, it's the colorway that really catches the eye. The green is unexplainable. You have to see it in person.
Fast Ripper. Well, Fast Ripper, what are you going to say about it?
I think it's a nice bike. It's like a cheat code. If you don't know how to woolly, just get a Fast Ripper. It got gears, it's light, got thick slicks. Can't go wrong. And they come with hydro, so.
Hey, for our audio listeners on Spotify or on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, tell us who just entered the chat.
Bomb Squad Dell.
Bomb Squad Dell. What's up?
We famous.
So Dell, tell me this. Of your weekend, this is the first time. This is the first time you've come out and rode with everybody in the SC crew, right?
No, this is my second.
Second time. Okay. What was it like when you came out and just you landed, you got to the house, and that garage door? We've asked everybody this. When the garage door rolled up, what was the first thing that what's the first thing that was going through your mind? What was the bike that caught your attention? Walk me through that from your perspective.
When Todd first opened the doors and I seen all the bike, I'm like, this is not happening. I'm like, all of these are for us. Like, we could pick anything. Are you sure we could pick all these bikes? I'm like, all right, I'm taking that block flyer. That block flyer coming home with me. That camo block flyer is fire. Hands down, it's the best bike they ever made. Why I tell you that? The Bozak tires, they're wide. You don't need maxis no more. They completed our dream. We don't got to buy parts. The bike is completely built. There's no more European bottom brackets. It's American. It's mid. They won't break as easy, and they good. Like, the color wave is just on point.
Said everything.
There's that bar in the building.
Fast Ripper, what do you guys say about it?
Fast Ripper is one of the best bikes that I've ever made because you can do it all. Literally everything you want. You can go up hills, the gears.
Did you do no-hander on that?
Yes, of course.
What do you?
Hey, you guys, when someone walks in like this, because there's a lot of people that are listening to the podcast and they can't see the video. So when you come in, introduce who's in there.
Okay, so we got Bomb Squad down. This is BS Ball Out.
Yes, sir. So
we got Dylan Ball Out in there in the chat, and Ball Out, check it out. We were just asking everyone, so like, give me a highlight of your weekend, like something that's just sticking with you, like that just couldn't get a smile off your face, bro.
Just getting involved LA and just getting ride around LA and just like see everything that you see in the video game, get that photo, you know what I'm saying? And like, just getting to ride. Oh no, really it is to get to ride the first bikes that nobody ever got to ride yet, like the 2021 bike. So I enjoyed that a lot. The Fast Ripper, I'm enjoying that bike right there. That's the best bike right there.
The Fast Ripper?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we've asked everybody this, and both of you guys answer this question. What are your top, say, 2 or 3 bikes that you got to preview this weekend that you had the most fun on, or that you're like, man, I hope I get?
I know that off the back of my mind. Fast Ripper, Monster Ripper, and a Monster Quad.
He did the order wrong. Monster Ripper, Monster Ripper, the Fat Quad, the blocks flyer, the big flyer, the big ripper, the soul cow,
going on.
all of them. The maniac. I'm the maniac. D Blocks is the maniac. We all maniacs.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You guys got that right, man. You guys are all maniacs, man. The energy from the weekend yesterday starting or Friday starting at Todd's house, the weekend at the rideout, today at the track. This has to be one of the craziest weekends as part of a team that I've seen anybody have in such a long time. Who really showed up at the track this weekend or today? Who was the surprise? Like, oh, I didn't expect that. Everybody's raising their hand. Oh, they're all pointing at Rye.
I gotta be honest, man. Like I did not expect the BS guys to be as good at BMX racing as they were. But like there was a live video during one of the motos, and I don't remember which one of the BS guys, but y'all were going, dude. Like I couldn't believe the race skills that y'all had. Tell me about that. What was that like getting up on that gate and then just going for it?
It was really different. It's a different experience.
Ryan got first place.
I got first place too. I got with grandma.
Oh, they got first place placards. I got a participation award.
He got the participation. How'd that Damon VW guy do?
Crashed.
Damon, you didn't crash.
Yeah.
He got a pepperoni, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Couple pepperonis.
You got some pepperoni knees, bro.
They had asphalt berms, and he went a little too low, and he just washed out.
It's all good, man. If you're not pedaling and crashing, you're not trying hard enough. No,
Kyle Vegas Pedal Blocks, he took a hard spill, twisted his knee. He's got to check out his page. He did the craziest shit. He almost died.
I saw it. I saw his one leg he came one legger over the top of the seat, man. What was that about?
He went in too hot, full send.
His forks compressed, and then it shot him out wrong.
Well, it looked good in the picture. Let me tell you that. I was like,
yeah, that was amazing.
Let's take a walk around. Let's see who's out. Let's see who's out in the front of the house.
Right now.
Tell everybody there. Thank you for showing up and on the podcast.
Thank you, Frank.
Boy.
Hey, Bombshell guys, I appreciate you showing up, man, and hanging out too. By the way, I don't know if they're still in earshot, but I appreciate y'all coming on the podcast and chatting with us for a minute. Y'all are crazy. I'll tell you that. Like I'm a big fan of watching y'all ride.
Okay, so who is it? Look at this guy. He's still got the smiles going. He's still got the energy going.
It's a big deal.
Somebody come get it.
He's in here taking money from. No.
Hey, let's talk to D Blocks for a second. Go back to D Blocks. Or maybe not.
What's the words? The minute put him live from somewhere in Cali.
You're somewhere out there, brother. Hey, D Blocks, real quick, man. Having the whole brand new SE crew team around you this weekend, around everybody, Todd, the SE crew. Bro, tell me about the excitement, the energy, and everything going on that you witnessed. How was that?
He's still blown away.
I was frozen for a minute. I'm back to live action. Oh yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah, it was definitely lit, man. So, hey. Oh, you're in the middle of D Block's in the middle of making a pool shot.
Yep.
You want to put any money on? You want to put any money on this? All right, $5 you don't make that shot.
So Matt, who else is around? Is Damon close by? Where's Damon? Is Damon and Rosie around, or are they both awake?
Matt's still trying to find his way around the house.
I got the Dayton's here. I'm asleep. Oh, Rosie's sleeping.
Surprise, Rosie, you're on the podcast.
Yeah, hey, Rosie.
How do you feel about that?
In the bed on the podcast. Okay.
Yeah, we all had rooms. They got their own room. I don't know if it's worth getting married to, you have to share, but
it wasn't the master bedroom.
My phone's probably gonna die at some point. No, I got 10% left. We're good still.
Plug in right there, supercharger.
Yeah, go. We'll get you plugged in. We'll have you go sit down and get plugged in, but bring Damon and Rosie with you.
Okay, no, I'm going to do both. I'm going to plug in while we got them. What we're going to do is this right? I'll fucking hold this thing.
No, just put it right there.
Boom. There we go.
Set it up.
All right. So Damon and Rosie, thanks for coming on the podcast. We appreciate it. Also, thank you for hanging out with Kat and our on the spot reporters this weekend, and doing interviews with them and taking photos. We appreciate that. I'm going to ask y'all the same thing that we've been asking everybody else. What was it like when you're driving home or when you're going to bed tonight and you're thinking back of the entire weekend? You've been there from like way before everyone else arrived, but as far as like the Friday, Saturday, and then today racing, what's going to be the things that you remember the most? What's going to be your like, man, I'm going to remember that when I'm 70 years old about the SEHOEDOwn. What are those moments going to be for you, Damon? And then Rosie, you're next.
Personally, I think one of my favorite parts of the whole weekend was all of the switching off of the bikes that we got to do. Every time we stopped, we just switched bikes with the next person. It didn't matter what bike we rode. Sometimes we were on a 24, 26, 29. Sometimes we were shifting. Sometimes we weren't. We had disc brakes. Sometimes we didn't. I think that was probably the most epic part. And then to follow up on that, I think the social media networking and our camera guys, we have Mark Losey and Michael Weekend. And I think that just to watch those two dudes work their ass off while we were playing all weekend, I think that was awesome. And getting on the track with my wife and riding around with all my friends and all my crew members, I think was probably the most epic part of the weekend. Not to downscale the rad rides. I mean, the rad rides was epic because we did the whole beach shot all the way down. On Saturday we went for a ride down to the beach in Huntington, and we were down there where they do all the freestyle and with Eddie Fiola and the whole lineup, and it was pretty epic to be sitting down there at the beach waiting for the phone call to get brought up the hill to go up and do the next video. So we would go down the hill, wait for the next bike. Somebody would come down. We'd go back up on the hill with the bike. We'd go back to the movie shoot because it all felt like a whole movie the whole weekend. And just experiencing it with my wife and my closest friends. And, I always blow them up, but Matt Rickard has been, in my thoughts and my heart. And it was awesome to be able to spend the weekend with him and my wife and have fun, man. It was just everything about it was epic.
I almost smoked him on the track. Almost.
Rosie, being down there this weekend, obviously you're in the bike life scene deep with the Port City Wheelie crew out in Stockton, but in so many other places too, on all the ride outs, wherever Damon goes, I see you out there. But now as being part of the SE crew, tell me a little bit about like what was your excitement level like? How was it being like the center of attention, especially being an SE crew female team rider amongst everything that was going on? Like, what was that experience like for you?
It was pretty awesome. I had a lot of people coming up to me and congratulating me, and just the whole experience of like being with the team and getting all the treats and being part here and trading bikes, and every single thing was like so new to me that I'll never forget this weekend. This was like the best ever for me.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier with Matt and some of the other riders how like this is it's unprecedented that this is like what a bike team should be. This is what a bike team event, an SE crew team rider event should be. It just brings me back to the old school days of when bike teams would travel on buses and they would travel with uniforms and their bikes with them and all this stuff going on where people were just like looking at, like when you were on top of the bus with Todd doing the merch toss and stuff, and everybody's looking up at you and screaming and, excited to get a sticker or a helmet or whatever you guys were throwing out. That took me back to the old days of like getting the sticker toss, doing the merch grab. Everybody's excited. Everybody's hyped. They're all looking up to you, looking at you. Rosie, you were there. So I just got to say, you know, what a great time, what a great event. Kudos to Todd, to you, Damon, to Rosie, to all the, you know, the team riders for making this happen, not just for your teammates, but for also the people who are there, the people who are watching online. It was just such a crazy event, bro. I like I said earlier, I think it broke the internet.
Also, I think one of the coolest secondary parts was the whole fact that we had the opportunity to be in the house together. That was the best part.
Yeah, definitely. Rosie, did you experience any, like, while you were out there, any like fellow female riders coming up like, man, you know, this is so dope that you're in this, and I look forward to watching what you do, and I've been following you, or, you know, did you get any of that like interaction?
Yeah, I had a bunch of girls come up to me, little kids, grown women. Everybody was telling me that I'm inspiring them to do wheelies, and I'm like, you got it. It's great. I had a great time.
I got to tell you, man, Rosie, I always talk to you like, and it's always behind the scenes, like after an interview or something like that, we always get a chat. So I'm so stoked to have you on the show, especially at your first big event. You know, congratulations from Craig and I too. But man, I got to just, me personally, man, I'm so stoked to see this. Like personally, I'm blown away and just humbled by the fact of like, man, I'm so stoked to see you doing this. And as a married guy who, you know, my wife rides bikes with me, you know, with our kids, man, I just got to tell you, like, I think it's what a cool experience, Damon, and you, just to be able to ride together as a married couple, you know, as part of like you're the king and queen of SE now. And it's official, like officially, not just what we've always been saying, but Rosie, what advice would you have for someone like my wife, or the girlfriends out there, and the younger girls and the girls that just want to get out there and be part of bike life, but it's such a male dominated sport? What would you tell them?
Just try it out. Go slow. Don't go crazy. You know, take it easy. First couple rides, and it's all fun. It's good times. Everybody's laughing. There's kids. There's moms. There's dads. We're all, you know, just having a great time. It's cool. It's good.
I got to say that's such a testimony and a statement that I really believe in, because just riding with you guys out in Stockton with the Port City Wheelie crew, it's just a mix of everybody that you can imagine. It's daughters, sons, girls, boys, fathers, grandfathers. Everybody in bike life can be a part of bike life. Anybody can come out and have a good time and learn to do the things that they want to do with it or not do with it. Some people like to just ride. Some people like to get down and go crazy. And it's so cool to see you and Damon on this team, like Isaac said, together as a family, showing people that we can do this together, not only as a bike family, but a true family out there having a good time, man. That's a testimony. I want to say, you know, just congratulations to you both for that.
I have a question too for you, like Rosie and Damon both. We've asked every single person in that house so far that we've had a chance to talk to. And so I already know the answer from Damon because I saw the interview. And thank you, Damon, for doing the on-the-spot interviews with Kat today. Kat and P. Gill, who's doing our on-the-spot interviews. So gracious for you guys to hang out and do that with all the fans. I can't tell you how many autographed Damon Dayton number plates and Rosie plates I saw this weekend posted on Instagram. I hope you get to see them too. But I'm going to ask you this. Give me your top, let's say 2 to 3 bikes that you saw this weekend, and give me your impressions of those bikes.
Well, my top number 1 is the gold OM Flyer. That was the best bike.
Nice. Good choice.
I'll tell you, it's beautiful. It rides good. It was great. Yeah, the new Bozaks are awesome. I mean, you guys would love the bike. You gotta try it out.
I'm already loving what I see, and I can tell you that is a great choice. I'm glad you said that, because that OM Flyer is dope. Now, Damon, I saw already put a hair tie around the bike's handlebars. He was imprinting on this bike. Damon, which bike was that?
I claim that Purple Rain Big Ripper, man. That thing is badass.
You and everybody else on the internet, man. I got to tell you, I think that is the most coveted bike of the release that I've seen. At least my DMs are blowing up with everyone. Just like when we asked everybody, what's your favorite bike? Hands down, it was the Purple Rain Purple Ripper, and then the purple camo bike were the tops. And then and then third, for Rosie's sake, was that OM Flyer. That was the third one. That's the top three from our followers that commented on my pages. Damon, tell me about what you love about this new Big Ripper. Everything down from the bottom bracket, the new bottom bracket, to that new wishbone gusset that they got in there that they've brought back. Like, what was it like when you first saw that bike? Can you walk me through it? Because you're the one that built it, so you pulled it out of that box. Tell me what that was like.
So yeah, I cautiously held myself back to the Big Ripper boxes towards the end, and I told myself I want to save the best for last. And I'd walk in the backyard, and I'd have to move 3 or 4 boxes to get to the next box. And every time I'd grab one box to move it to get to the next box, it just so happened to be a Big Ripper box. And I finally got all 3 of the Big Rippers staged in an area. And I thought, okay, cool, I'll just do those last. I'm going to save the best for last. And I had known something about the purple bike, but I wasn't sure what it looked like. I didn't know what to expect. I knew there were some upgrades. I knew there was a new bottom bracket. I knew there was an SE cutout. I knew that the wishbone was going to be changed. I knew that the forks were going to be different from getting the sneak preview of the D-Blocks bike a couple weeks ago at the Santa Cruz ride. And once I put all that together in my head, I just kept telling myself, I need to open up that box. I need to open up that box. So I was about 10 bikes in. And I tried to focus on getting the 16-inch, the 20-inch, the 24-inch, and then all the blocks flyers. And I was on my, I want to say my second, maybe third blocks flyer. And I stopped building it. I took it off the stand, I set it to the side, and I went and got the purple box. I couldn't take it no more. So I went and got the purple box, and they were talking about getting lunch. And they're all, come on, let's go get lunch. I said, you guys go get lunch. I'm going to stay here and build a purple bike.
Yeah.
So I drug that purple bike out, man. When I opened it up, it was just, I was like, Hail Mary, there it is. This is the one that I was thinking about. So let me backtrack a little bit. I've recently been collecting a bunch of purple parts, and I've been talking about doing this purple bike. And I got to go home and decide what I'm doing with all this purple stuff, because I'm not going to need it no more. Flat out. I already got what I want, and I'm excited to get that thing into my house and start playing with it. I want to put, got some night parts coming on the way, Night Bike Company. I'm going to put a bunch of purple night parts on that bike. I'm going to have it decked out the way I want it. I don't know, man. Something about that bike has my connection. It was funny because on the rad rides yesterday, we were supposed to trade bikes every stop. And we were at the first stop, and everybody's all, you want to trade? I was like, no, I'm good. We got to the next stop, though. You want to trade? No, I'm good.
Nope.
And then BS Deli's all, let me ride that thing. I was all, maybe next stop. I rode it all night. I never traded bikes all night.
That's fantastic, dude.
I felt like I was going to get in trouble for that, but I was like, man, sometimes you just got to roll the dice. You know what I mean?
It's worth it. I totally agree. And I can't wait to see what that purple bike looks like with those night bike parts. Dude, the minute you slap that stem on that bike, please post it, because I think that will be like V2 of breaking the internet, because I think everybody, myself included, wants to see how that night purple Anno looks against that Purple Rain bike. That's going to be amazing.
I can't wait. I've been conversating with Night Bike Company. You obviously know they're our sponsor, me and Matt Rickard as well. Jacob Santos, they sponsor all of us. And just the thought of getting those components to put it on this bike and just take it to the next level and be happy with it the way, I mean, not that it's not bad as it is, you know, it's perfect as it is, but I'm all about my sponsorship. I'm going to get me a pair of Broke Boy bars chromed. I'm going to throw those on there. I'm going to get me the Night Bike Company parts on it. I'm going to mob it as fast as I can everywhere I possibly can. I'm going to go home and I'm going to immediately put a pink brake cable, pink grips, and
yes,
top secret Bozak tires.
Yes. Now we're talking, dude. Now, and that's why he's going to mob it fast, because everybody's going to try to catch up with him and be like, bro, let me ride it. Nope.
Yeah, it's a no.
Actually, I know that ain't true. Damon's the most giving person I know when it comes to bikes, man. He takes care of his family, and Damon, it's going to be one sick build when it's done, and I know I'm going to get to see it. I may even ask to ride it, even though the answer is going to be nope.
No.
But, since we're night bike teammates, man, I think I might be able to just cruise it a little bit.
Furthermore, I mean, that's why we're getting these bikes, so people can ride them. I'm going to take it home, and I'm going to go to the ride out tomorrow. I'm going to do a ride out wherever I go, wherever I end up tomorrow. I don't know. I got some issues with my Volkswagen bus. The transmission failed on me, so I'm down here in Riverside with the busted tranny, and I'm going to go to the transmission shop tomorrow, pull the transmission out, have it rebuilt right there, Johnny on the spot. I'm going to put it back in, and hopefully I can get on my way home tomorrow. But as soon as I get to the house, I'm definitely going to just stop, drop, and roll and make an out of the blue ride out just to promote the bike.
Yeah, hit me up, dude. I can't wait to come out and ride with you if you get that going, bro. And good luck with the SEVW bus as well. I know you'll get that just clicking and clacking real fast back in action. Hey, is Matt or anybody else still around? We want to get back out on the scene in the house. Thank you for your time. Thank you for hanging out with us.
I want you to see one thing real quick.
Yes.
This is my pizza.
Oh, it's pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
And I got another one here.
Oh, yeah. Chicks dig scars, dude.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm just ready to ride.
Tell me about racing today, man. Like I knew you had bike control, but I was on the live stream with SE watching you and Matt and our guy P Gill was actually, I think, was part of that moto.
Yeah.
And watching you guys go. What was it like, man, being back on the track? Because you and I have talked privately about, like, so if you know the show, I grew up in Stockton. Stockton had the Stockton Fairgrounds BMX track. That's where I spent a lot of my younger years. It's gone now. And Damon and I talk about, like, hey, man, he's bummed out that he didn't get to ride it back in its heyday and things like that. So what was it like, man, being back on the track on it with an SE jersey representing, dude? That's got to be such an icon with Stu there. That's got to be so iconic.
As a sponsored rider on the track with sponsored riders, we were far overwhelming for the track. We were a bit much. We were all over. We were everywhere. Me and Matt had
we had one good lap.
We had a really good race. And right before the race, we pretty much, we didn't really say, all right, so we're going to win, but we kind of did. We're like, okay, so when we get in front, we're going to come around that corner, and no matter where you're at, no matter where I'm at, we're both going to kind of ease up for each other. We're going to hit that last jump together. And I'm telling you, bro, we hit that thing side by side, and I don't know, something about it was so epic. It was just the coolest thing in the world. It was just, everybody clearly knows that my age is, not the youngest guy on the group. So just to be out there with my buddy Matt at the same age and out in the front of that thing, it was just so awesome. We hit that jump. We flew like birds, man. We landed that thing. We went up to the top. We were high-fiving, hugging. I actually think we might have kissed for a second. I don't even remember.
That was planned too, right? You're like, hey, when we get at the top, man, just give me a
little something real quick.
Something.
All right.
So,
Rickard,
one more thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I tell you, your on the ground crew was amazing. They were all over. They were on everybody. I kept pushing them off. I'm like, I'm busy right now. Give me a minute. I'm busy. And they would just follow me around and be like, you're not busy. You ready? And then I was like, okay, yeah. So let's just do this and get it. They were very persistent. They did a badass job. Thank you to them.
Yep. That's Kat and P Gill. And you actually raced her husband, Mikey, in one of your motos, man.
Yep.
Love that.
That dude.
He's got some good street skills too. Like if you follow him on Instagram, man, check out his page. He's got some really good street skills on that big bike that he's got too. And she's the one that's making that Simpsons bike as well. If you didn't know that,
got a sticker kit coming to her Shout out Rideout Supply.
Yes, Rideout Supply all day.
Man, these new bikes, you know what that means? New sticker kits.
Yeah, let's do
100%.
a quick Todd update check. Is Todd in the building yet?
Not yet. No.
Okay, we just don't want to hold
20 minutes
anything up, but we want to definitely be a part of it.
Matt, can you take me over to Wicho?
Yeah, let me go drag him up.
Wicho, Puerto Rico. Dude, I can't wait to talk to Wicho.
Yeah, dude, everybody put on your seatbelts because you're about to get the most energetic person. You're about to meet the most energetic person that I have ever met in my life.
Wicho!
What's up, Mr. Craig?
What's happening, my brother, man? How are you doing, brother? How has your weekend been?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm just here having a great time with the team. And
That's good, man. We're glad to hear that. Hey, I got to say, brother, one of the best things I saw this weekend was your energy and excitement. I can't believe that you were still awake. I can't believe that you were sitting down at this moment because let me tell you, dude, you were all over the place in a great way, brother. Tell me about the energy, the excitement. Tell me about being with your team this weekend. How was that?
you know, the energy that I get is something that it pushes you to just see people happy, doing what we love. I mean, I love seeing people seeing me what I do because we both love it. You know what I mean? So when you have that satisfaction to have fun, help others to get better in life with what they love to do, like riding bikes or something. I mean, it's like a culture. It's like a big family, man, that you click automatically and your energy just keep getting adrenaline pumping to keep going.
100%, dude. I got to tell you, one of my favorite things about this entire weekend was actually today watching you race, and you actually won your race at the, I mean, it was down to the wire, and you won the moto that I saw. And basically at the end, man, it was like you jumped off the bike and hugged everybody that was around you. Tell me about that race. What was that like?
See, I haven't raced in 35 years, okay? So being this long, I was completely confused of what I expect to do in those tracks. And the people, everybody, Wicho, you'll be okay. Wicho, don't worry about it. You got this. Wicho, let's go. It's going to be fun. And that's when everything turned to be fun. So when everything is fun, it's just something that you share with everybody. For me, it was a little bit challenging because I said, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to, go back in the airplane with a broken leg or something. But in the same time, you're like, I got to do this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to give it my best. And everybody support to push me to go. And then all of a sudden, I keep advancing. I'm in the finals. I'm like, you kidding me? I'm like, how this happened? I guess that when you focus and you dedicate and you have discipline, you can achieve whatever you want. And I achieved a great, great thing today, man. I just can't even, I'm humbly honored to be with the best of the best. I mean, Cheeseburger, Todd Lyons, this guy right here. I mean, it was an amazing talent in that track, and I was one of them. So I'm pretty happy with that,
Yeah, no, we were stoked watching it, man. And I have to agree with Isaac. Let me tell you, Wicho, when the race was over, when the moto was over at the end of the track, brother, just seeing you jump off the bike and you were hugging your fellow riders and stuff, it was a moment that you weren't trying to get captured on film. You didn't probably know you were being filmed, but that is in essence, that is what bikes are about, dude. And you showed it, brother.
See, one thing that I said to a lot of people, this is not about me. And probably it's not even about you. This is about us. You see, and when it's us, the person that is next to you, either he did better than you or you're better than him in that race, is family, man. And I don't know how to explain it, but, you don't see these people every day, but when you see them, something inside your soul attached with them soul. And that is the bicycle life that I'm getting. And I'm going to take the best of it.
Yeah, I mean, because, you guys were all wearing a T-shirt yesterday, and the T-shirt said, "We ride as one." And you really personified that saying and really like brought it home to where you feel like, and you say it and show it, like, this is a family. This is more than just somebody on a bike that I can ride with. This is my family. And you really were like one of the people who I saw just exemplify that behavior, that philosophy, and really, made it apparent that these are your families. They're not just the crew, they're your family.
Craig, let me share something real quick. Something that I felt that I haven't felt much, because in the surfing, you don't hear that. When you surfing, you in the water. So I used to compete in surfing and stuff a lot. You know, when I did BMX 35 years ago, it was Puerto Rico. We did our own little thing with shovels. So today, I remember going to some turn, and Hoodrich was on the high side. I went to the bottom, and I got the pass. And all I hear is people saying, Wicho! Oh, my God. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? That was a new feeling that I will take with me to my next life, and it's full of happiness, man. That was a really happy moment of my life. Yes.
That's a dude. I don't even know what to say. Like, you just personified exactly what bike life is for me personally, and hearing you talk about that with so much passion gets me excited. I love what you do, brother. I love everything about watching you ride, and I appreciate you telling this story. So my question to you is, this weekend, when you got to see those bikes and that garage door opened up, what was your thoughts? What was your favorite bikes? What were you thinking when you saw them?
See, in surfing, you learn that it's not how the bikes sometimes just look when you ride bikes as what we do. Yes, you want to be driving around, yes. Because that board has to flow properly for you even to have the best looking board. And I apply that to bicycles. You know, so I like to always have different type of bicycles. And in this case, the Monster Reaper really impressed me with the look, and then impressed me more with the performance. Very smooth, but it could be aggressive. I did a trick. I will show you later, the wipeout. I had the pepperoni.
Wicho ordered pepperoni too. You got it from the same place that Damon got it from.
Yeah. Lots of pepperoni pizza around here.
But that Monster Reaper, it caught my attention, and I felt really good on it. Actually, last night in the end of the ride, I want to thank Keith. Keith, you came to me and said, Wicho, I want to see you in that bike. It's your turn. And I took it in the last maybe 2 miles or 3 miles of the race. I mean, the ride out, and I had a blast on that bike.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So is that, if you were to be asked right now, what bike would you like to take home with you from the festivities this weekend? What's your top 1, 2, 3 bikes? Like, what were the ones that you liked the best?
Definitely the purple and camo Big Flyer. Amazing bicycle. I would recommend that to everybody. I'm not a Big Flyer guy or Big Reaper guy. As you see me, I had a Monster Quad 5 Reaper Beast Mode, and that bike was amazing. It's not my top one. I think the top one is the Monster Reaper, but I select what I raced today. And actually, I talked to Todd. I said, I think for me, a 26-inch block flyer will be really good for me start to go back to the track, because my grandson texted me, said, I want you to take me to the track now, because I was doing wheelies. And I said, Grandpa, let's go to the racetrack. So I think I'm going to get me my third choice. Yes, that is the block flyer, and 26 inches, and we're going to go more racing.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
So Rickard, and Wicho, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us tonight. We appreciate you. We love you. You do so much You do so much for bike life, and you do so much for the beautiful people of Puerto Rico.
Oh, you guys.
So Matt, can you get me over? Where's Hoodrich?
Oh, he's out yammering somewhere.
Or Keith. Who haven't we talked to yet? I think we haven't talked to Keith. If Keith's still there.
Hey, wait a second. Real quick. This is One Way Ride's dad.
How you doing?
What's your name again?
Ray.
This is Ride's dad.
One Way Ray.
He's got the best sponsors in the world, Mom and Dad. You know, he's traveled with them. He's been with us on all the events. He participates. He lets this kid do what he does, and fully supports him. And we got to give Ray a shout out. He's been here the whole time. He helps make it possible for this guy. And it's like everybody's saying, it's like a big family, dude. Nobody's worried about anything. Anybody needs anything, they just ask. And dude, this is a once in a lifetime experience, and we can't wait to do it again and get it twice.
SE crew.
Wait.
Yeah, Ray, shout out to Ray, you guys, because I mean, I know what it's like to I'm a father myself, man. I can't imagine the pride that you must have traveling around with your son doing things with as a sponsored BMX factory rider. What's it like for you being the dad of One Way Ryan, like the famous One Way Ryan?
I still don't look at it as a big thing, One Way Ryan, but it is a big thing. And this is a great thing to come out here with people you never met before, and it's like a big family. It's no arguing. It's great jokes and laughs all the time. Great time.
Yeah, man, that's a testament to you, and especially being Ryan's dad, man. And it really is like how we evolved through this. Even as kids, our first supporters and our first sponsors are our parents. So that's huge, and it really is a family out there. So I got to say, to make this happen for your son, just like we do with our kids, man. Just shout out to you and all the parents out there, all the family members that support us being in bike life. It's an incredible venture to be a part of, and congratulations to you, Rye, and to you, Ray, for being right alongside your son in this whole adventure.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, shut the lights off on us. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's
Tell you the stuff
We got Matt watching some video, walking around looking for some guys. They're all checking their scene out from today. Right? I think Matt's Isaac. I think Matt's he's on the hunt. He's on a scavenger hunt for SE crew riders.
There's a familiar voice out here.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Could we be talking about the directors in the house?
No, this wasn't there.
Oh, there he is.
Look
Yeah, look at it. He's like a deer in the headlights. Bro.
No, not live, but we on.
Are we live?
What up, Todd?
What's up, Todd?
Are we on or what?
We are.
We're on, brother.
Hold on, let me get my pretty face in the light.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, man? So we've been talking to a whole bunch of SE crew team riders today, man. They are still on Stoke level 10, man. Todd, I gotta say, shout out to you, bro. Personally, shout out to Todd Lyons. Shout out to SE Bikes. You just put on one of the most amazing BMX bike weekends in recent history, man. Tell me about it. Tell me where you've been as far as your energy level, what's been going on, and being the director of SE Bikes. How is this like just not drained you of all energy, brother?
It was pretty fun. Boy, it was tiring. So I lost my voice because I've been yelling like crazy, like this. D-Block! D-Block! My voice.
Todd, let me ask you. Actually, it looks like you're getting ready to answer. Go ahead.
What?
Looks like you were getting ready to answer what the weekend was like for you.
Oh yeah, well no, it was crazy, man. It was.
No, that was him.
So I mean, on Monday, actually Sunday night, our video guy Michael Wicken flew in, and it started, and then Monday morning. So Sunday night he flew in. Damon Dayton got in late at my house Sunday night too. I looked in the middle in my front yard in the morning. I saw Damon sleeping out there in his van. And Monday morning it started, So Damon was there to help build bikes, and help with throughout the whole ordeal. Michael Wicken was there to help filming, and then Mark Losey flew in on Monday. Hey. Anyway, so it started for us Monday. I mean, it started for me way before that, but so they got in on Monday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we were filming the bikes. We weren't filming any action, nothing. We were just filming the bikes. So a lot of detail shots of the bikes. We went to Sheep Hills and filmed the race bikes. We went to like Santa Ana and filmed some of this, some of the bike life bikes. We were around Huntington Beach and filmed some of the, and this is all detail shots, just detail around the bike. We wanted different backgrounds. So we worked day after day after day of filming before the guys got here. And then once the guys got here, it was like, all right, now hop on the bikes. Now we've got 3 days to get action footage of you guys, on the bikes. And then also obviously doing the ride out and then going to the track. And I was listening to your guys' other podcast, and you're like, this stuff doesn't just happen overnight. Todd's been playing in this for months. I was like, that ride out, that hoedown ride out, that did start playing that like a week and a half ago. But I did before the throne playing theirs or whatever. So that was just an unfortunate circumstances, but gosh, it was funny.
Hey Todd, what was it like today, like Sunday, bringing your crew, your whole crew, team SE crew, down to the Yucaipa BMX track, like someone mentioned, Rickard mentioned earlier, bringing it back to your roots, having your crew out there, your street riders, your race riders, all at the track, man. How was that, bro? Because that was your wheelhouse.
Yeah. So to explain that, so Chris Fox is with us also, freestyle BMX. Yeah. He was also he was on the Olympic. He raced the Olympic trials for BMX racing, but he came out there just to hang out today, and he loved the energy. He's like, dude, it was so cool, because he didn't even get on the track or nothing. He's like, dude, it was so cool seeing those dudes race and seeing how excited those guys were, and how, he was just like, man, that's just what it's all about,
It really was, man. There was guys out there that had never been on a BMX track, we heard, and they were killing it, man. Everybody was having a good time. The gate was dropping. Everybody was pedaling hard. Guys were bailing.
Hey, wait till you guys see the videos. Like I said, Michael Wicken was there filming. Mark Losey was shooting photos. But wait till you see some of the footage. They were battling. They were swooping each other. They were swirling out. They were crashing. Oh man, Vegas pedal blocks. He came out. I think it's Vegas pedal blocks, but yeah, I think he got hurt his knee a little bit, but they were battling, man. They were all battling.
They were, man. I didn't see anyone get pitted over the berm, which was like one of my favorite things of all your old videos when you put them up, like smoking fools over the berm, but they were having a blast, bro.
Yeah. One of the classes, who was it? It was Ball Out, Jason, BS Ball Out, One Way Jason. Who else is in that race?
Who Ball Out go against?
No, not Dell. Was it Dell? Yeah, there's three of them. There's just three SE riders, man. They were just battling, And then in the 31 and over cruiser class, it was like a whole gate. It was like 8 dudes. It's all SE guys.
Nice.
So
I love seeing that, Todd. I got to tell you, one of the things that struck me about this weekend, and it was kind of like a humbling moment, and I was like, man, what a cool thing for Todd. And I want to get your take on it. But SE has such huge racing roots, and to have Stu Thompson, kind of the old SE guard, usher in with your crew in the Todd Lyons era of SE. Dude, what was it like for you as a director of SE bikes? Like, what was that like for you to see to see Stu and the merging of the old school? Like, it's almost like the old school bus and Damon's bus. It's that tie-in of it.
Yeah, no, it was like, Perry Kramer and Mike Buff, they came to the ride out, last night. And then I knew Stu was only coming to the race today, but when he showed up, he got there and it was cool. He was there, he brought his STR1 and stuff. And it was, he's like, hey Todd, I can't stay for the whole race. I was like, oh, that's cool. Thanks for coming out, and then we went up to do the, they're like, hey, let's get all the SE guys up there for the parade lap. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. And then I was up there and I was kind of ushering people around, like making sure it was just all of us to go down. And when I went up there, up to this top of the starting hill, I could see just a sea of, all of our riders, like nearly 20 of us. And then there was Stu holding the flag. And I was like, oh my God, Stu's going to lead us, I was like, oh, this is I was afraid they're going to ask me, but I had my daughter up there because I was going to say, no, I can't, and I was going to say, oh, I would go up there, oh no, I can't carry the flag, but then Stu already had it. He was already sitting there with the flag. I was like, first of all, I was like, dude, this is so perfect, and then the photo, we already posted the photo. And again, turn that light back on. And again, I was like, dude, I saw that photo. I was like, you can't get that any better, Stu Thompson, American flag, leading out this whole new crew of riders. It was, it was pretty amazing.
That's epic, Todd. So what are you doing there tonight, hanging out with the crew? What's going on? Do you have any plans?
I was just hanging out, I just, Keith was just in my house from Santa Cruz, gave him a bike, and I might, I don't know what I'm going to do.
We don't know. No, man, it was just so incredible, Todd. I even said I said, man, this literally broke the internet this weekend. SEHOEDOWN, the whole thing wrapped up from, all week, the whole ride out, the race, the crew getting together. That was pretty epic in itself, just getting everybody together, man. Again, thank you for showing, just putting this together, bro.
It took some planning, a lot of planning, and also, just that hype we started, weeks ago with, all those sneak peeks, and just hashtag SEHOEDOWN. We had people calling bike shops trying to order the hoedown,
I was ready to buy one. Hey, I got a question for you, man. So there's a couple bikes that got previewed that I didn't see this weekend. Do you want to talk about that, or is that what's up with the spotted bike and the green camo or the teal camo?
That's none of your business.
You got the Nunya.
Yeah.
You got the Nunya, bro.
Yeah, I keep, my styles. I like to keep, I don't just post all the bikes to the website and whatever. I like to have fun with it. So yeah, you'll see them eventually. And then we got some other bikes, that we just got some other new bikes that'll come out. Oh, we got a lot of new bikes. We got I mean, when you go 6, 7, 8, 9 months from now, we've got a lot more stuff coming out like that. We've already ordered. That's already getting in the production runs at the factory. Not getting produced, but in process.
Like the Henderson hauler.
He's never gonna stop, brother. Todd, he is never gonna stop, man.
I
might as just well make the damn bike so we can just get Isaac off the Henderson hauler.
I gotta tell you, man, that fat quad, Todd, is still one of my top dogs, dude. That thing is amazing. I don't know how you could have designed a better bike than the fat quad.
So Felice from Santa Barbara, he was Santa Barbara SE Familia. He was one of the last guys we added to the crew team, and he didn't get a bike, because we were out of bikes. So he actually went home with that bike today. So he had his eye on that thing forever, So he actually went home with that. So that was pretty cool.
Congrats, Felice.
Yeah, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, let me round up some. Let me give this back to Rickard, and I'm gonna see what else I can do with some of these bikes.
Oh,
yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
20% in your phone gonna last.
I got a charger.
Nice half hour. You got an external charger?
Let me grab my portable.
Hey, Matt, come get your phone.
Good seeing you guys.
Thank you, Todd.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Todd.
it, man. Thanks a lot. Hey, Rickard, what you got enough battery to capture some Kodak moments or what?
Let me double, triple check. It's at 19. They're gonna get me a portable power supply. So we'll just plug that in, and you can hold them both together.
Cool.
Hey, Matt is the man.
One of many, my friend.
Yes, sir.
One of many. Okay, hang on.
He's just a guy on a bike. That's what Matt says in his post. He's just a guy on a bike.
You know what I think? You know what I learned this weekend is that RL Matt Rickard stands for Rio Linda. I found that out this weekend.
Yeah, it's my hometown. It makes me really proud that I can bring my hometown and onto the internet with me. You know what I mean? I come from a small town where not a lot of us make it out.
My opinion, it means real love.
Oh,
real love.
Because he's always sending out the real love. Love this dude.
So
I couldn't agree more.
I got it on portrait mode. Does it make a difference, or do you want it in landscape?
Landscape's better.
Okay, we'll keep the landscape.
Yeah.
My phone just got heavier by the weight of a battery pack, but
shout out to the guy who gave you the battery pack.
Yeah, it was Damon.
Of course
Love
it
Damon.
was.
Love Damon.
They're out there farting around. I just want to take a second. This is upstairs, okay? The full bedroom there, full living room here, full kitchen upstairs, and a whole bathroom. Todd Lyons, he really pulled the cork on the the budget and fucking got us a nice place.
That's awesome, dude. And just make sure next year there's a couple rooms that Isaac and I can occupy and make sure got our own bathroom and stuff.
Sure. Absolutely.
We're real high maintenance.
Yeah. I slept on a bunk bed all weekend. It's all good.
That's awesome. You got top bunk, brother, with your big long legs. You could just put one foot up there and jump up.
Okay, we're back outside.
Where did you find Keith and Hoodrich?
Keith actually left. Keith left with Jacob. They already headed up.
They headed up north, huh?
He had vehicle trouble, so they just boogied.
Gotcha.
It is nice and quiet in this nice ass kitchen. So I don't know. What do you want to ask Hoodrich?
What up, Hoodrich?
Hood Rich. Hood Rich Bike Life in the house, everyone. What's up, Hood Rich?
Hey, man, I'm living life, enjoying myself, man. Finally.
Absolutely, dude. Hey, I got to tell you, man, it was so crazy, and it was good to see you out there this weekend with the new, I won't say the new, but with the SE crew all being together. Tell us a little bit about what was going on for you, the vibe that you were getting from everything that was going on, especially when everybody got to the house and at Todd's, and just give us a sense of what that feeling was like.
I mean, from the beginning, it was great. I got to, I just came out here for Santa Cruz last month. I lost my voice too, so you already know I had a great time.
We all did.
But I flew out here with One Way Ryan, his dad. So we had the 3 seats together. So that was already just a good start to the trip. Got out here, met up with Wicho and One Wheel Frank at the airport in Dallas, out Texas. Then we came out, met up with the whole crew, and then we got to Todd's. It was crazy. Went straight to Todd's house, and we was messing around, waiting for him to open that garage, man. Y'all said it best though, like kids on Christmas when they opened that garage, and it went crazy. But
man, I'm gonna ask you the same thing we've asked every single person that we've talked to tonight. That garage door rolled up. You saw all the bikes sitting there. What was your first impression, and what was your favorite, say, 2 or 3 bikes that you got to play around on this weekend?
It was just crazy when it opened. Like you don't even know what to look. Everybody's just scrambling. They're trying to grab something. So you're like, damn, what can I grab that I want? But the 3 for me was definitely the Fast Ripper's fire. Like I never really liked the 29s, but this weekend I need a 29-inch bike.
Cheat code bike.
Yo,
cheat code bike?
Yo, I'm telling you, it is. Like I always rode 26 or, the going Enduro or the Fat Ripper. But listen, I got that pink sparkle big flyer. That thing is fire. I really like the Fast Ripper because it got the water bottle holder and the gears. Because, I got the kidney issue, so I don't never carry a drink with me. So the water bottle holder, that's a big plus for me. And the gears, I ride far a lot, so I like that. And damn, I can only pick one more for a good one. They're all fire, but I really like.
I have a good question for you because you own them. You own the Monster Dub, right?
I got the Monster. You know what I mean? I got the Fat Ripper. So like I got the Dub Ripper, you know what I mean? And then
between the Dub Ripper and the Monster Ripper though, what did you notice about anything different about those 2 bikes?
Comes with hydro stock. That's definitely a big plus. It's definitely, I feel like with that, like I like the hydraulic brakes. And I don't know, I got on that. That thing needs no upgrades. That's ready to go out the box 100%. Yeah, that thing fire.
Okay, there's some noise going on out here.
Okay, let's get to the action. Thank you, Hood Rich. Big shout out to Hood Rich for giving his input on everything this weekend, man.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Matt? Let's see what's going on.
Looks like Joey just got a bike.
What?
Reno pedal blocks. Reno pedal blocks?
Yeah, Reno pedal blocks.
Yeah, I always forget pedal blocks, speed blocks, one-way blocks, D blocks.
What'd he grab?
These nuts. You grab the Fast Ripper.
Oh, the Fast Ripper, guys.
Yep. All right, and I think the other guy who hasn't gotten a bike is Wicho. What bike do you want? Actually, not that one.
He said the Monster. Todd wants to keep it because that's his baby. That's Todd's latest creation.
You were not here before this. Not this I got to have a bike, right?
Yeah. Y'all gotta have a bike.
All right, so
Monster Ripper goes to Todd. I got this here.
You still have, you don't have the choice.
Right here on Todd's bike.
Hey. All right, you were looking at, what else were you looking at?
Bring it over here.
The bike's
He's not gonna want it.
You know what? I had a lot of fun in that bike.
Mine.
Which one?
In the racetrack.
Which one?
The Block Flyer 26.
Oh shit. Yep.
And that can put me back in the track.
Yeah, that's you're be much better on the on that. Yep.
So
Block Flyer 26.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wicho got the bike you wanted.
Wicho got the Blocks Flyer 26. So for everybody listening, Todd Lyons is giving away bikes to the SE crew.
Oh. Hey, let me clean my lens. Reno, Joey.
With the new Fast Ripper.
With the new Fast.
Like he's gonna bless it.
I'm not gonna. We're just gonna talk through this. I'm gonna keep it on the action, you guys.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, Matt. You're...
The newest team rider, Rosie.
Oh, Rosie's up. Yes.
What bike? What bike? I know what bike.
Any bike but this one.
I want the gold one.
Oh, we got the gold one to Rosie. Sheesh, yes.
Yes. Damon, kick me out of the bed.
Yes, Rosie, congratulations.
Rosie Dayton just picked the gold OM Flyer.
Moving through the list. Matt Ricard.
Uh-oh.
You it's at my house though. You're getting the
I got it.
silver. You get the silver big Flyer, but it's at my house. It's a big river. It's a big river. Yeah. It's a silver big river.
I wanted that one.
And Matt just got the bike he's been coveting all weekend. We're excited about that.
Thank you.
Matt got what he wanted.
I learned how to peg wheelie on that bike. I love it.
Dude, he got it.
I did. I
You
did.
did the next day, bro. That's awesome.
Any available bikes, keep in here. They've been out here. Get the bikes that are named already out of here. So, all right. So these are available bikes. Can I bring the monster quad in here?
I love this because it's like we're announcing a golf tournament.
Flyer. We got the PK dirt jumper, which is a beautiful bike, matches my Big Ripper. Got a SoCal in here. There's the monster quad. There's a racing PK there. There's a Blocks Flyer. A murdered out stealth. I'm gonna call it a stealth big
Stealth
flyer.
Black.
Hey, you guys, this Maniac Flyer. I was killing it yesterday on this thing. This is my second favorite bike.
I need one.
Did the same thing.
And there's that other Big Ripper. No one's claimed it yet.
Chill.
That don't want that.
Yeah, you do.
So that's in the back wheels. All right,
Matt, who's up right now?
let me look at something real quick. Let me check my
Oh, we're just kind of moving everything around.
All right, so we got the Blocks Flyer off. So we have, where's the white Blocks Flyer?
Hell yeah, Joey.
Congratulations, Joey.
Nice
Yeah.
job, Joey.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, elation.
Talk right now.
The smile has not left Joey's face yet.
Hey, I'm gonna keep the camera over here. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Joey was dying for that bike all weekend. We got here on Thursday, and he rode the damn thing. Dude, I'm so stoked. He got to walk away with this thing.
That's awesome, brother.
So the other people, let me see.
Come on, you guys.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bikes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the? All right, where?
Who's next?
Go, 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 go. All right, because we have. Who's next? Because we have one little guy here, Ryan, and we have one little brother. Hey, Ryan, you get the SoCal flyer.
Yeah.
All right. One way, Ryan.
Yellow and black SoCal flyer. That yellow and black camo like they're doing on all the flyers. I'll let you know right now, last night at the Marina Del Rey ride, I saw Keith riding wheelies on that thing, throwing the front end around. Yeah.
Congratulations, Rye. That's a dope bike. Todd's looking through his phone. He's going to pick the next ride.
Yeah. Doing mathematical equations in his head as we speak.
It's all calculated, bro.
Who was that? And Carson, like the Swami? What was that? He's going to hold the envelope to his forehead.
And congratulations to you, Matt, for getting the ball burnished Big Ripper, brother. That's
Dude,
awesome.
I can't. I didn't even ride it at all Saturday. I just let everybody go have fun on it, hoping it was coming home with me, and it is. So.
Did Damon already get the purple? Did they announce it?
Yeah, Damon did get the purple one for sure. All right, they got Ball Out Jason. So Ball Out and Jason made it to their mains, and now they're letting Ball Out decide because Ball Out won in the main out of the two, out of Jason, one-way Jason and BS Ball Out. Ball Out just grabbed the monster quad, the blue monster quad.
So the way they're picking the order to see who picks these bikes is from today's race, correct?
Yeah. You know, everybody put out 100% today at the track, dude. And, yeah, kudos to everybody that did good. I got 4th place. But I did make my main, and that's all that really matters. Okay, so one-way Jason's up. Oh, he's running over. He's grabbing something. Oh, no! The Maniac. He grabbed the Maniac. All right.
He got that baby blue Maniac.
A quick second, guys. Okay.
Shout out to the XC crew, man. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Woo! Ryan's already getting it. That's his bike. Huh?
E-Box is dying.
Ryan's getting his bike dialed in already. These guys being patient.
Matt, who do we have left?
Oh, one-way Jason, you know. You guys, this kid right here. Maniac flyer with the yellow on yellow. So, okay, wait, here we go. We got Dell.
I know what you're going for.
Yeah. Yeah, Dale. And they even got shoes on. So the Big Ripper's still sitting here, dude. I don't know what they're waiting for on this one.
I can't believe it's still there.
It's got the gold with the red.
Yeah, man.
Big dirt jumper. Reminds me of a big dirt jumper. Oh.
Damon, you killed it this weekend. You already got the purple.
Yeah, get it out. Get it out. Let's see that bike.
If anybody deserves 2 bucks, it's you. What other bike do you want to have?
Oh! Oh! You got the race bike! Oh!
Damon picked the race bike, dude. Damon's an OG,
24-inch
man.
global flyer, dude.
Heck yeah, Damon's an OG, man. He loves racing too. He told me he loves racing.
Oh, dude, the time at the track today.
Yeah.
Congrats, Damon, dude.
Oh.
How many people are left?
3. Ulrich, Frankie, and Wicho.
Down to 3 riders.
And there's some whispering going on over here between the two. Between Dean and Todd.
We got Hoodrich.
Next up.
Oh, Hoodrich is next up.
Hoodrich going for the stealth. Big flyer.
My first 29 at 85 tire.
Ooh.
29, you gave me the dub and then I'm gonna go 29. This weekend, that big flyer changed it. And so it's only right. This in black out.
What is this one? Stealth?
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode.
Stealth mode, and it come with a free goat head.
You don't even see any
And it
decals.
came with a free goat
Yeah,
head.
light gray outline on the decals. Stealth mode.
Got
It's a
the
thing.
stealth mode. Hoodrich picked the stealth
Oh,
mode flyer, bro.
I mean,
man, I really appreciate it.
these Bozak tires.
Yeah, that's
All the bikes, every bike had Bozaks except for the Maniac and I think the Monster.
Well, and the Fast Ripper didn't have it.
It's global. It's got
It's
micro
global.
knobbies for getting down with the get down.
This club was down and dirty.
Okay, so we got 2 bikes left, 2 people left.
And who came the furthest? Who came the furthest for this trip? Who came the furthest?
It's all down who traveled the furthest.
You already know.
Oh, it's gone.
Frank grabbing the Big Ripper, the black and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami got it.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, Frankie. Get it. Going to Miami, boy. Going to Miami. 2 bikes, 21 person. I hate this.
Oh, hey, he wrote
I
this.
had a flat on the.
He wrote this.
Oh yeah, he wrote this bike. I wrote all appreciation.
Beast Mode wrote this one. He got a couple flats last night. Yeah, he got that white block flyer.
A lot of people rode 26.
20, yeah.
What do you pick, Matt? What do you pick?
It's gonna be a long time before Wolf fits on that thing, dude. You know, the possibilities are endless with this. Steve, that's Steve's bike. Yeah.
He doesn't even need that front wheel, bro.
I'll take this back to New York. I'm gonna ride it for like a few days, and I'm giving this bike away.
Yes, sir. Yes. Woo! Yes. Yeah.
And Key will be hugging that bike for sure.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Even Todd got a bike tonight. He got that Monster Ripper.
Todd got the Monster Ripper.
Oh, you know, that Monster Ripper, that's Todd's latest baby. That's his newest creation. Dude, this is
Off the hook, dude. That was insane. That was such a cool to be a part of that, Matt. Thanks for filming that, brother.
all the SE blue everywhere, flying around.
That was a cool thing to see.
So yeah.
Hey, tell everybody congratulations from the Big Bike BMX crew from us.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, everybody, Big Bike BMX says congratulations to everybody. Yes.
SEHOEDOWN, we killed it.
Yes.
Isaac, thank you, buddy.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go somewhere quiet and finish this little interview off with y'all.
Yep, we're gonna wrap up here in a minute here and let you get out and ride that new big ripper that you. Congratulations, man! You scored the one you wanted, man.
It's at Todd's house, and I'm okay with that. I got to take some bikes there tomorrow. I tell you what, guys, being a part of this team, seeing the direction that this thing's headed in, we're unstoppable. I'm telling you, Friday night, if you weren't in that pack, which I was, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. When I looked around and I saw the talent that was around me, and I saw everybody feeding off each other, dude, that's what teamwork's all about. And I can't wait to see what's next for each and every one of us. This thing's going to keep growing and growing and growing. All we can do is stand by and watch and, play along as best we can.
Yeah, man, I couldn't have said it better, Matt. That's a great way to close it out. It's just going to be exciting to see where this goes. It's exciting to be watching it right now. It's just incredible, man. And the smile on everybody's faces, it just says it all without even had to be said. So thank you, Matt, for your time. Thank you for doing our interview tonight and capturing all these amazing moments. Isaac, let's get your thoughts too on this, brother.
Yeah, dude, it's just humbling to be able to see, the end result of all the hype and what we've been just anticipating for weeks and weeks and weeks of like, what is the hoedown? What's happening? What are the bikes? And then to see them drop, to see all you guys out there. What's that, Matt?
I said, I told you what it was.
It was the mind. Matt's answer was mind your business because it's none your business. So
I gained some major points by holding my mud,
Oh yeah, Todd was listening, dude.
Yeah, you did. So anyway, Matt, thank you. Get back to your team. Go ahead and disconnect, but man, we appreciate you.
Yep. Tune in next time. See you guys later.
All right, brother.
All right, RL Matt Rickard covering the whole SE crew team. Matt, we appreciate you. We love you, brother.
All right. Love you guys too. Later.
All right.
See you, man. Man, what an experience, Craig. That was such a cool thing to participate in and see.
It really was, man. I mean, I can't say how cool it was to see this whole thing come together. Like you said it perfectly, dude. We've been talking about this. We've been podcasting it. You and I have been privately calling each other. I mean, just watching the social media posts with the hashtag SEHOEDOWN. And to see it all come together from Friday to Saturday, Sunday's events for the SEHOEDOWN, and now to like be a part of the festivities that kind of cap everything off was just incredible, man. And I'll say it again, shout out to Todd Lyons and SE Bikes and all those SE crew riders that are a part of this. It is just an incredible weekend.
Yeah, dude. I mean, from the very first time I saw the hashtag, like, what the hell is this? What's this hoedown thing? Like, Cowboys, what's going on? Then the misdirection, and man, we were thinking like it's an EPMD thing, and then that turned out to be the tires, and then seeing that drop, and then seeing all the hints. I mean, we've been looking at sneak peeks of these bikes for 6-7 months. It feels like. I mean, I remember the first time he dropped that purple camo or that yellow camo. That was months and months and months ago, and it was just incredible to see. Like, this is just watching this round of bikes come out, and the way that. In a way that Todd brought it kind of, I don't want to sound like, I always say I'm not a Todd Lyons fanboy, but I got to hand it to him, man. The way that he brought, the bikes to the people during a pandemic when you can't get out to the major trade shows, he just skipped it all and brought bikes to people, which I think is incredible. Now, these bikes are going to be available over the next couple months through December. If you look on the SE page, you'll be able to find a schedule of when each bike is available. The race bikes, the Monster Quad and the Fat Quad are available now. And then, next month you've got a couple dropping, and then the big rippers are coming in December. So just keep an eye out. Look at the social media page for SE Bikes. and they've got the schedule of when each bike is going to be available, what month it's going to be available. So don't go calling your bike shops immediately tomorrow. Give them a break, but you'll see when these bikes are dropping and when you can start planning on them. And these are wide release bikes as well. They're not going to be something, they're not limited numbered bikes. So don't worry about the scalpers. If you don't get them on the first round, those guys are going to get out and buy a couple and try and flip them real quick. Just be patient, man. They're going to show up in your bike shops. There's going to be enough of them. Don't pay scalper prices for bikes. But yeah, man, what an incredible event. What an incredible event.
Yeah, it totally was, man. And, to have, to be a part of it, to have, input and have folks with us along the journey, all of our listeners out there, all the people that take their time to listen to our show, it just adds to the excitement for me. I'm sure it does you. So with that, we just want to say thank you to all of our listeners. Thank you to everyone that gets to ride this incredible journey with us. Without you, it wouldn't be half the fun. Isaac and I are just like a couple pair of kids that are, just so excited to be a part of this. We want to know exactly what you want to know. Hopefully we're asking the questions that you want to hear. Hopefully we're participating enough to where if you can't be there, as we couldn't, that we're covering this and that we're bringing the information to you guys. So thank you. We appreciate all your input. Those who got into our DMs and asked questions and made comments, all that is appreciated. And we're going to continue to cover things like this, to be a part of it. And we're going to do that because we've got all of you supporting us, and can't say thank you enough to all of our listeners.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. So, my take on it, man, I appreciate every single person that downloads an episode and that clicks on that play button on YouTube and just takes a minute to watch what we're doing. You're part of Bike Life just as much as I'm part of Bike Life, just as much as Craig is, just as much as Todd is. This is all a big family. It's not, it doesn't matter what bike you ride, as long as you get out and ride, have fun, enjoy what you're doing on two wheels with other people. That's all I give a shit about. So have fun, ride your bikes. Enjoy these new bikes that are getting dropped, and this COVID thing will be over soon, and everybody will be able to get out and ride again. And dude, I just can't, as we wrap up, we're kind of wrapping up. These are if you look at it, it's like the 2021 bikes. These are the new bikes that are coming out. I just can't wait to see how big this thing grows, continuously month over month over month. I mean, our local Phoenix rideouts are getting huge. And it's my buddy Jason runs that. And, you've seen it in Stockton, and you've seen it at the Campbell rides. They're just getting bigger and bigger in NorCal as well. So, this is your opportunity, man. Go out, find a bike that you like. There's plenty of color options, part options, size options. Get out there, man, and relive your youth. Find a BMX bike again. You're not an orphan. You don't have to just ride a mountain bike or a beach cruiser. You can find a BMX bike that's comfortable for you, that you love as much as you love the bikes you had when you're growing up, like I do.
Yeah, man. Perfectly said, dude. I have nothing else except for Isaac. Thank you for doing this. Thanks to your family for all the time that I take away from you to call you and FaceTime and talk about these things so we can bring it to the show, dude. Appreciate you and having a lot of fun with this, man. And like you said, it's all going to get back to normal at some point, but during these crazy times with COVID and everything else going on, it's great that we have a family to be a part of, and we have bikes to bring that as our bond. It's just a great time, man. And thanks everyone again. And like Isaac said, if you want to continue hanging out with us and want to have more rad content coming from us, keep supporting us, and appreciate all of you that do. Go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We have a premiere that's set right now for tomorrow night. If you want to check out episode 2 of RL Osborne, go ahead and click your reminder so you don't miss that. And we've got even more rad, or just as rad, content coming up. And Spotify, Apple Podcasts for streaming. If you're out riding your bike, going to work, or doing whatever you do away from the TV or computer monitor, don't miss an episode. Don't miss a minute of all this radness. Isaac, thank you again. This is 80s BMX Craig saying, have fun. Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate all of you. Until next time, we out.